Hey guys, this week's message is called Unknown, and we're going to talk about the next step. Over the weekend, my softball career came to an end, and as bittersweet as it is, it's scary because what's next? What step do I take next? I will graduate from college in a couple weeks. That's crazy. I don't, what's the next step? How do we move on? How do we decide, okay, God, well, this is cool and everything, and this has been a lot of fun, and I've had a plan for the last 4 years, and I've known what classes I was going to take. I've been taking, I've got my career plan, this. I've got this all planned out, and all of a sudden it's like I've been sprinting towards the finish line, and I stop at the end, and there's a cliff, and I'm like, okay, what's next? Humility. That's good. So it just teaches us to trust, and saying, okay, God, this is not in my hands, and even though I try to hold on to it like no other, stronger than anything else, this is not in my hands. This is in your plan. And several times in scripture God says, I will not leave you. In Hebrews 13:5 he says, never will I leave you, never will I forsake you. Those are powerful words. I mean, you can argue, well, oh, it's Old Testament, it's kind of weird, but even throughout the Bible it talks about God leading people into places where it's unknown, it's scary, it's what's next? Where you want me to go to a desert? No, I don't think so. And so many times God says, hey, trust me, okay? Trust me. In Joshua 1:9, he's leading him around and he says, have I not commanded you? Have I not told you these things? Have I not shown you over and over? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Wherever. That's huge. God's saying, look, no matter where you go, no matter where you wander, no matter what decision you take, what path in life you take, I'm going to be with you. My dad was looking at jobs this past summer, and we had a lot of options and a lot of different places we could have gone, and he felt like the Lord was saying, look, these are all good options. Not one of them is going to be a bad choice, but I'm going to be with you wherever you go, wherever you choose to take your life path, because I've given you these places where you can go. And sometimes it's not always a clear open and shut door like we want. Sometimes, yes it is, God closes doors and we still try to open them and climb through them, but that's a different story. But so many times we are afraid and we're like, well, I don't know what to think, I don't know where to go, I don't know what I'm going to do, what if this doesn't work out, what if this, what if this, what if, so many what ifs. And again, in Deuteronomy 31:6, it says, be strong and courageous, do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. What kind of a promise is that? I mean, that's just 3 times right there. And God's promising us. He's like, look, I'm never going to leave you. I'm never going to let you go into something that's going to harm you. For I know the plans I have for you, as he talks about in Jeremiah. But we are still afraid of the unknown because it's out of our control, completely out of our hands, right? Completely. But what God says, he says, hey, look, I know you're freaking out about this, and you're like, I'm not freaking out. He's like, I know you're freaking out. Okay, fine, I'm freaking out a little bit. Okay, a lot. But I've got this in my hands. I've got this under control. I know what I'm doing. And he's like, look, child, I know you're freaking out. I know you're upset, but there are so many great plans that I have for you coming up. So don't grieve about what's coming to end or what's going to be different, because I've got so many new plans and so many great things for you in your future. Don't be afraid of the next step. Don't be afraid to step out in faith and say, okay, God, I know you've got this under control. Yeah, I'm a little bit scared, but I know that you're in control, and I'm going to give that to you, and I'm going to trust you through this. That's a huge step, especially when, for me, I've been playing softball for 18 years. Okay, I just aged myself a little bit there. But 18 years. And all of a sudden my life's going to change like that. And it's going to be an adjustment. It's going to be something to get used to. But God's going to say, hey, I'm going to take that experience and I'm going to help you to use that to get where you are. Yeah, softball's been a big part of your life, and it's made you realize certain things and it's taught you things. It may have helped to make you who you are, but it has not defined you. It has not made you solely who you are. That's where I come in. So knowing that softball, baseball, basketball, football, sport, any kind of sport, it does not define you. Knowing that when that comes to an end, God still has a huge plan for your life, that's huge. That should give you so much joy, because you know that, yeah, I mean, it's a game. We hit a round ball with a round stick and we run in a square, right? But really, it's a game, and it's something that takes up a lot of our time, our effort, our passion, but knowing that God's going to say, hey, you know what, as much as this meant to you, I'm going to bring you something that's so much more valuable in my relationship with you. And so, be encouraged. I know that this is a scary time for a lot of people, really scary to let go of something that you've been holding on to or that's been in your life for so long. But be encouraged that God's not going to let you go wherever He takes you and through whatever He takes you.